Hello Gemini, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your monthly tarot reading for the month of May 2019 for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you are Gemini. Here are the cards, the four general energies of the month. We have the King of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Swords. I've clarified some of these as well. We have the Magician as the overriding energy of the month, which is beautiful. Top two cards represent love, romance, relationships with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Bottom two cards, but three popped out. The Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Cups and the Hierophant talk about business, finances, career, money. And I've also pulled a Romance Angel card and Archangel Oracle cards. So the Archangel Oracle cards that came out, the first one was Peace, which is beautiful. Archangel Shemuel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Okay, I'll put that there. The other one is Brilliant Idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. That might resonate with some of you. As I said, this won't resonate with everybody. Now, on the love front, the first Angel Romance card that came out was Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That's lovely for some of you. And I kind of see that because you see on the business, in the romance and love area of your life, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This is very much finding solidity. Could be a proposal, as I say, could be an engagement ring, something of value in a current relationship. This can also talk about a new relationship as well that has long-term solidity, long-term legs, on the horizon. So a long-term relationship. So it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And it might well be something to deal with in the past, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And I think you're also finding self-love, self-value, certainly something that's represented by these cards here. So it's a beautiful energy, Gemini. Absolutely gorgeous. Now let's start with the Magician energy. I love this card. It's kind of like the first, I always look at the number one. It is number one. The Fool comes before this at number 0. And then the Magician is almost kind of like realization that you can change your life for the better. You can transform your situation for the better. It's that realization that's the very first step. And that realization brings actualization, making it happen in your own life. You have the tools that you need now all laid out on the table to really start changing your life for the better. Some of you know what you need to do now. This is also being filled with that passion, that desire, self-confidence where it might have been missing for a time, Gemini, and also really being able to connect to that universal energy that's around us, but also within us. We are all born of the Creator, God, the divine, the universe, call it what you will. And that energy exists within us as well as around us. And we can connect to that energy to transform our situation for the better and manifest change, real positive change in our life. And just make it absolutely beautiful. You see all the flowers and the abundance around the Magician. This is very much about changing things for the better in your life. So it's a beautiful energy. Now, I'm going to start here actually. So the Two of Swords, this is supported by the Three of Swords. So you have Two of Swords, Three of Swords. I think emotions have run high because you've been deeply hurt. The rain, the clouds that you can see in the background of this card, that's what's going on in your mind. You see how you can't see forward because you can't put things into perspective because your emotions are running high. And when your emotions run high, they cloud your judgment. So this is about giving yourself time, allowing yourself to heal from hurts. Could be from deep heartbreak, could be in love for some of you. Hurts from the past in order to move forward. Because a new beginning is on offer for you, certainly on the love front. A new offer of love potentially as well for some of you. But do you want to see it? You know, maybe some of you don't feel you can make choices right now on the love front. So this is about not keeping yourself stuck in this energy, but really using your intuition. Again, the moon is in this card. Using your intuition to bring about choices, change, not being defensive. You see this defensive pose. I think there's a reason why you're defensive about certain things at the moment, where you're guarding your heart and you're guarding your sight, your vision, your how to move forward. But it is giving it time. This is about giving it time. You'll know when to make clear choices and to release from being stuck, because something is keeping you really up all night. This is worry, this is despair, anxiousness, card of insomnia, not sleeping properly, worries hanging in your mind, not being able to put things into perspective, the sword linked to the mind, not being able to see the truths of the situation because your mind is so probably fraught with emotion running wild, maybe memories of the past hurts that prey on you, prey on your mind and your heart. The Five of Pentacles talks about a number of things. It can talk about how we don't value ourselves enough, our sense of self. It talks about the fact that you need more solidity in your life now. You also need to bring about change from this card. The fives kind of like work in the sense that they make us more vulnerable. They make us appreciate our weaknesses. But it pushes, long-term, it pushes us in terms of long-term growth, emotional growth, mental strength. And this is where somebody is just so caught up in their immediate fear, feelings, upset, despair, that they can't see the bigger picture. And there is a bigger picture on offer to you. Because this card is very much saying that the Chariot is very much saying you have the opportunity to release that weight. This Chariot is actually made of stone. And these two sphinxes are black and white. So it talks about moving forward with balance now. The decision to move forward and release that weight from your mind, from your heart. Get a grip on your emotions and on those thoughts that are just weighing down on you. You see the black and white here? Yes, it talks about balance, but it also talks about reining in opposing forces. You coming back into the driving seat of your own life. And needing to find that balance in order to move forward. To push forward, really. So yeah, that's what these cards are all about. And that's how you move forward, that's how you progress. This is fast progression. Moving on from the past. You're moving on. But that's why, because you're getting control. You're getting that control back. You're bringing about that change and you're sensing that power within yourself. Now, Seven of Wands. You've been through a challenging time. I think you've been through challenging times. This way you could have been challenged. This could have been where you've had to defend yourself or feel you've had to push forward in order to move forward. Just find it difficult to push forward day in, day out. Some of you have been really, really stuck. But this is a card of good news. The Knight of Pentacles, good news. Can also be an offer in relation to jobs, business, new business venture. Whatever you've been working towards, this could be on the business front as well, most definitely. You could be manifesting new reward in your life in the form of a new job, new promotion, bonus. Could be new business venture as well. And it's been a long time coming. This is where you felt the energy has really stagnated around you. But it's beginning to release now. It's beginning to release. You're beginning to get, certainly when I saw that Chariot, you're beginning to find that pace in life moving forward again after such a period of stagnation. And the Queen of Swords. Perception, clear perception on how to move forward, understanding where you're going, seeing the real truths of the situation so the blindfold isn't on anymore. This is where you're progressing. This is your energy, Gemini, air energy. You're getting a clear mind. You see the clear skies here, the clouds that are moving away now, they're being blown away. The butterfly on the throne talks about how the mind can really empower you, getting clarity on the mind, judging things, not necessarily just in the form of emotion, just seeing the bare facts of the situation, the truths hitting you. Maybe hard, maybe the truth has hit you hard. But this is you being very perceptive now and cutting even people out of your life that don't serve you anymore, or cutting a situation out of your life, or cutting away the past that just doesn't serve you anymore. I think this is kind of like your almost kind of like reckoning, you know? This is that point where you say, enough now, I'm done with it, I'm done, I'm walking on, that's gone. And it's not coming back. It really hurt me. I was in an emotional wreck. I couldn't think straight, but that is gone, that's done. And I've had enough and I'm moving on. And that's where you kind of like have pushed forward. And even though it's been a long time coming, you've been putting one foot in front of the other, persevering in all order to bring about that change. So it's beautiful. And the King of Wands, taking your power back, becoming the leader in your own life again. Grabbing your opportunities that might present themselves, whether it's to do with passion, desire, maybe on the love front, most definitely, or it's to do with business. You're completely open to anything now, Gemini, and this is a real card of success. This is a real card of self-worth, self-confidence, knowledge of self. Also an opportunist. Says this: the King of Wands never misses an opportunity. He's very instinctive, always open to receive, and that's what makes him really, really successful. He has that real power of self-belief as well, which is great. Complete red dress, tunic. Taking action in his own life, becoming the participant and not the observer, not letting other people's actions define your life, but you defining your life. Now, I've spoken about the love bit, but I'm just going to move on to the business. And, you see, when we talk about engagement, there could well be, the only thing that I'm going to say here is the Hierophant sometimes appears when there's marriage, engagement, commitment, associated with this. This could be linked to the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, so that's beautiful. Now, the Four of Cups, this is when you could be missing out on opportunities on the business, job front. Could well be because you're in this energy and you're moving from this energy. You're beginning to take the reins back in your own life. This is about being open to engage. You see this person, they have crossed arms, crossed legs, against very much like this cross on the Two of Swords. This is not engaging with opportunity. This is not engaging with yourself. This is not engaging with life. Some of you just felt stuck, discontent. And the universe is saying it's time now to snap out of it because there's really good opportunities around you. And you need to connect to them in order to transform your situation for the better. The Magician card. You need to see the magic of life again. That magic of life. Seeing that magic. Grabbing hold of opportunities. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. Turning in your favour. Obstacles being removed. Good things starting to happen. This is talking about the Magician energy. Connecting to successes, achievements. Could be earthly achievements, earthly successes. I mentioned jobs and business advancement in particular, certainly monetary advancement as well, opportunities to increase your financial outlook. Again, connecting to new love that might be coming into your life. So it's being open to receive. Now, the other thing is there could be large institutions associated with the Wheel of Fortune. So certainly jobs coming up maybe from larger companies as well. So that's something else to bear in mind. But this is you having faith in yourself again. This is you finding meaning in life. Maybe finding your place where you felt a bit out of sorts in the work front. You might be finding your place again. And certainly in love, I think you're certainly finding your place in love again. So understanding meanings and why things happen the way they did. Getting that faith back in yourself, which is beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, Gemini. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a great month and I'll see you next time. Thank you.